We all went through this. Someone may have lost their parents, someone may have lost their friend, someone may have lost the love of their life. And with every loss, grief comes. And that grief is so deep that generally people find very hard to cope up with that. The most amazing fact is death has 100% success rate. Not 99%, not 99.9%, but 100%. Anyone who has ever took birth on this planet has to die. And with the death, grief comes. The whole situation becomes very tense. Our life becomes hard. And you know what? Generally, Bhagavad Gita claims to have all the answers. So this question I've been asked many a times, like, what is the solution for the grief in Bhagavad Gita? What does Gita say about the feeling of grief when we lose someone very close to us? This particular video is about that only. You may have lost someone very near to you, but I'll suggest you to go through this video and watch the full video to get the idea and the context. Now let's start with something no one wants to say, but everyone needs to hear. Accept the fact. You will lose people, and eventually you too will go. And it happens to all of us. It's not personal. It's not a punishment. It's a part of the deal of being alive. Still, when it hits you, it feels like the whole world stops moving. You miss their voice. You miss their presence. You miss the version of you that only existed around them. And now you're sitting with the silence that feels like it will never end. When Arjuna stood trembling before war, facing the death of the loved ones, he couldn't move. Not because he was weak, but because he cared deeply. And yet, Krishna didn't say, "Don't be afraid." He didn't say, "Forget them." He said, "Understand what cannot die." The soul is never born and never dies. It is not slain when the body is slain. You are grieving what left. But you forgot to see what remained. What you loved in them wasn't their body. It wasn't their voice. It was their presence. And that presence has not gone. The Gita says you're not the one doing everything. You are the one watching it happen. Grief rises in you. Tears flow. Memories hit hard. But the one watching all of that has not changed. That's your real nature. That's your real self. The unchanged witness of everything that comes and goes. Now we think we are in control. But look closer. You didn't choose to be born. You didn't choose their death. You didn't even choose the next thought that will come to your head. What you call you is mostly response, stimulus, memory, pattern. But behind all of that is a stillness that sees. What if this pain wasn't here to destroy you, but to wake you up? To show you nothing stays, nothing belongs to you. And yet, you're still here, breathing, watching, alive. And maybe now, for the first time, really living. So the first thing is, say it out loud. They are gone. Then breathe. You are still here. Second, they didn't disappear. They returned to what they always were. Then feel your grief. But don't become it. Let it move through you, not become you. And the most incredible thing, let this grief make you simpler, clear, more real, more awake. You haven't lost them. You have just remembered something deeper, that nothing lasts. But you, the one who watches, always remains. Grief doesn't break you. It wakes you up to who you really are.